Con Bonnois, good evening, passengers. It is I, Logan the Mad Titan, and welcome back to the underrated, the understated, UnderRail. And we are here in Foundry. We just arrived at the end of the previous episode. And we're going to be attempting to do Jack Quicksilver's Foundry quest without screwing it up. That's the plan for today. If you're new to the channel, Yokoso Hijimimashite, welcome, nice to meet you. Please subscribe, please join us on the Discord. Please consider supporting me on Patreon for as low as $1 a month. Yes, you could support me and my family for $1 a month. If you are a regular and one of my patrons on Patreon, like the person who sponsored this series, that means not only are they a patron on Patreon, but they also purchased this game for me. Berlin the Cat, thank you so very much as always. That's why our character is named Berlin. Other patrons on Patreon are Carousel Animation, Kara, Noemi, and Lone Digger. So if you'd like to join them, you can do so. If you'd like to join us on Discord, links are in the description. If you are regular like them, like Teresa, like Daniel, Okairi Nasai, welcome back, welcome home. Thank you so much for spending time with me. Okay, so I reread all of Berlin's comments for me, so hopefully I don't mess things up. No promises. So we're going to be saving a lot in this. Now, I think I briefly talked to them. The woman seems to be counting, or maybe not. The woman seems to be counting Charons, but she swipes them from the counter and into her hand and then into her pocket. As soon as you come near, she leans on the counter with both of her arms and gives you a friendly smile. She is somewhat short, but lean and healthy looking, yet her voice, while light, exhibits a noticeable degree of harshness. She looks grumpy in her picture. Welcome to Foundry's metal store. I'm Leonie. What can I get you? Now, what do you sell here? What can you tell me about Tychrome? What can you tell me about Foundry? I don't even know what Tychrome is at all. So what do you first things first? I mean, I could just click on barter to find out what she sells, but let's see what she has to say. Various kinds of heavy plates, weapon parts, explosive weapon cases, blades, all made from many different alloys. The selection is large, so take your pick. Take, not break. She smiles. It's local lingo. Okay. Anyhow, any one of those alloys is pretty much exclusive to Foundry. Okay, so it was weird that I could ask about it before I even heard of it. Tychrome. Anyhow, one of those alloys is pretty much exclusive to the Foundry. Tychrome. What can you tell me about Tychrome? Well, Tychrome is an alloy made from titanium and chromium. Interesting. My ring is made out of titanium. It's light and extraordinarily strong. I like to try to squeeze it as hard as I can, like I'm gonna suddenly be strong enough to bend titanium. And I'm proud to say that this particular alloy was first made in Foundry, and only just recently. The combination of titanium's low density and high strength and chromium's high melting point creates a material that is reflective and heat resistant as well as durable. Unfortunately, mine is closed. Fortunately, the mine is closed at the moment, so chromium excavation, not evacuation, has been halted, but hopefully it'll be up and running sometime soon. Why is the mine closed? There was an incident. What kind of incident? Some creatures attacked our miners, so Foundry Guard has to eradicate those things before it's safe to work there again. As safe as possible, that is. You seem to be working here alone with all this heavy stuff. Are we insinuating that because she's a woman she can't lift heavy stuff? Do you know anything about the mine creatures? She shrugs. Can't really tell you much. The miners dug into a new cave and ran into some weird creatures. Now the mine is closed and the Foundry Guard is dealing with the problem. That's all we were told. I feel like this is insulting, but sure. Yes, I work mostly alone and move heavy things all the time. Funny that people ask me that question often. Just because I'm a woman doesn't mean I can't do a man's job. I'm a Foundry woman, for crying out loud. She smiles. And honestly, I really love what I do. Beats risking my neck in the mine. But if I had to do it, I'd do that too. Alright, so that's 100% fair enough. Please have a spear. Like a better spear than I'm currently using. Of course, do note that we don't have any of our famous Tichrome alloy components at the moment. The mine is okay, you already told me that. What do you have? Fire proximity suits. Okay, we only saw that once before, and it looks like... Okay. A mining helmet. Yeah, she has no actual weapons at all. God damn it. Could it make me a Tichronium spear? Simple mining helmet with a functional headlamp. Headlamp, when activated, will immediately drain 6 energy and 2 additional every turn to provide in a radius of 4. Chance to get critically hit by weapon and armor attacks reduced by 2%. Okay, interesting. So it looks like I'm not going to be buying anything from her. She wasn't kidding. She has mainly... Oh, the jackhammer. I have a jackhammer somewhere. I think back in my barrel. Back in Core City. Okay. I guess the next question is... Can I rob her? I'm pretty sure she can see me from here. No? Oh, she can't. Well, then I'll be I'll be robbing her then. Because that's what we do. Okay, so now the question is, can we swing around her and get over here before she detects us? Probably not, but we'll give it a go. Go, 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 go. I did it. And oh wait, he can kind of see me. Oh, okay, this other guy's coming. Okay, I got a skeleton visor. All right, I should have saved probably before. All right, I'm gonna save now. In the middle of stealing, and I'm like, maybe I should save. 319. Yeah, this is what we do. So I guess the next question is, can we rob her desk? Alright, Foundry plan. So we got some XP and some more XP. That all went swimmingly well. Might as well come out of stealth now because everybody knows I'm here. So we're looking for somebody named... Everard. Such a weird name. And we're going to have to answer the neophyte. And then I'm just going to try not to screw up the quest from there. So let's see how this goes. I mean, we can go up this ladder over here. I don't know what's going to piss people off. So, like, if I go up this ladder, are people going to get mad? I mean, I'm standing right next to a plasma turret, so I guess not. And we can go into the security room. That seems odd. Okay, well, that guy's a grenader. I don't necessarily want to mess with him. So I guess go back down and like what's over here? More train tracks probably. See, now I should be sneaking because I don't know what I'm going to run into over here. Could be nothing, could be enemies. What, you thought I was actually gonna do the quest I was supposed to be doing? She must be new to the channel. I spend most of my time wandering around getting lost. I love exploring. I can't help it. I don't mean to be so wanderlusty, but like I love exploring. And when I'm playing a new game like this, it's really fun to just kind of walk around and stumble across things for the first time. Because there's only ever one first time. This area is interesting. I feel like it's gonna be one of these areas where like there's nothing, and then all of a sudden I'm gonna come across something, and I'm gonna be like, nope, that's a nope, nope. All right, because there's a barrel. Okay, hold on. Nope, 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 nope. See, that's what I'm talking about. Lunatics. Now we tried once upon a time. We tried fighting some lunatics, and it did not go well. That was quite a while ago, but if it's only 2, I'm probably still not ready. Yes, I'm going to drop another save. We'll just overwrite this one because I didn't really do anything. We can give it a go. We can give it I'm so nervous. We could definitely give it a go. So if I walk up to here, and then I go into combat, and then I throw a grenade, and then I immediately... Alright, who did we damage the most? Imitator, Chiller. Now the Chiller sounds like she's going to start throwing ice spikes at me. So we would very much like to take her out if at all possible. That was a beautiful hit, but that's it? Why? Why did I only get one? God damn it. Alright. So let's take him out of the picture, hopefully, for the time being. And can't really run away. So I guess we'll get closer? I don't know. Let's see how this goes. And she healed. God damn it. With the healing. Alright. That didn't do too much to me, though. That did not do that much to me. Alright, let's... I mean, I'm doing way more damage, you know, and I forgot... Oh my god. That's wonderful. I'm supposed to be turning off other psi abilities, and I keep, for the life of me, forgetting to do it. I don't know why. Alright, he's still in his fugue state, so I should be able to go... Oh, that was such a big hit. But again, now I can't do another one. I don't know. That's fine. Can I do some stabby? Can I do some Wolverine clawing? Oh no. God damn it. Look at that. Okay, he has no health. Oh, wow. That is frustrating. Because, yeah, I knew it. I don't know what he just did. It says he is invoking a motor cognitive transference. He invokes, and then he missed. I don't know what that is. Can we please just kill him? God damn it! I kicked him in the junk. That's what it looked like. Oh my god! If he heals again, what did he just do that time? Ow. Alright, he should be dead here. So, I successfully took on 2 lunatics this time. I'm actually really happy with that. Okay, now speaking of which, how do I turn off? How do I do it? Alright, I don't... I might be messing this up. So, I don't have... What is this? When did I get this? Wait, what did that... What? I'm so confused right now. I know these, but I don't have them up here. So does that mean that they're not on? I guess it costs some side just to put them up there in the first place, and everything is completely empty here, so I feel like I should be using a side booster here. So we'll swap it down here, we'll click it. Yeah, it was like the best use of that I've ever done. Good job, me. Alright, we'll put this back up here. So if I go like this, or no, the new one. Alright, now it's been so long now I have to remember how to put it down here. What does it do again? Creates a predatory, hold on mouse, come on, cooperate with me. Creates a predatory focus in the invoker against a living enemy, granting 7.3 bonus damage to the predator's weapon and unarmed attack, but reduces the damage of these attacks against everyone else by 25%. The damage bonus is double if the attack is melee, and again double if performed against a frightened enemy, lasts up to 3 turns. That all sounds very interesting. I'm gonna be nervous to try it though. But Berlin, tell me, correct me if I'm wrong. I only have thought control things active, right? So I'm not getting a penalty for these, and if I am, like, how do I make them go away? Because I feel like that's the way it's... I don't know, maybe I'm wrong. Alright, let's loot these corpses. See what we got. Man, he had a big gun that he was not using on me, so that's good, I guess. Alright. A lot of goodies. What is that? Bubblegum, an expired pack of bubblegum. Old world delicacy that you could allegedly chew for hours. Not allegedly. Not allegedly. I could definitely chew gum for hours. I'm here to chew gum, kick ass, I'm all out of bubblegum. Okay. Oh, I forgot to I was trying to figure out how to... I don't remember how to... No, damn it. Why did... No. Yeah, I don't remember how to put it down here. How to put it in the... Alright, hold on. Wait. There's this, right? Yeah. Sorry. When my brain actually works and I remember things, it's exciting to me. Nice. Alright, let's go back in stealth. Now we came from... Alright, we don't need... I'm going the wrong way now. So... Alright, hold on. We can go down over here. Wait, there's more of them in here. We can do some more murder. I don't know if there's going to be more or not. Alright, this goes to the same area as the other place, theoretically. Maybe. This is kind of like a warehousey. Is that somebody right there? Oh, there's a dog. Okay. Dog makes me think there might be an owner to said dog. And I want to get surprised. If it's just a dog, first of all, that's weird. Second of all, I'll be fine against a dog. This place is very mazy. Okay. So far a dog is all we found in here. Anybody else? Okay, wait, hold. What? This is an entrance to another. I can't even see it. How could you see that? An entrance into another zone. So we're at yet another zone. Okay. I mean, we're not getting overwhelmed with enemies, so that's positive. But at the same time, definitely not doing what I'm supposed to be doing, and we're just going further and further into wherever we're going. There's some junk up here. It's always exciting. Some more XP. Oh, no. Can't get any more XP from the old world bottles. Okay. So, another room with not much going on. At some point, I'm going to give up and turn back and actually maybe try to do what we're supposed to be doing. That was a weird delay. Oh. Does anybody? Oh. Okay. So what are they doing here? Or are they supposed to be here? I'm still not, like, super good at knowing, like, who's supposed to be where from what groups. But it looks like they've been murdering people that are trying to come this way. I can't tell who those people were. I also don't see a way to get up there to say hi to them. Oh, I found a chest. I can barely even see. Oh no, where's he going? No, I was supposed to walk down here to get to that chest? I don't know, the walls are like weirdly in the way. I don't even know how. Okay, so why does it kind of look like they were killing their own dudes? I can't tell who these guys are that they were killing over here. Alright, well that didn't work. Can you please come back down over here? There's no red over here either, so I don't know that I would even be able to go that way. As long as they don't start shooting at me. Can we get past this barricade? I don't know because I can't see. No. Okay, I go like to here and then I stop. Okay. So where's the up? I see a down. Over here. Or not. I don't... That looks like stairs. Yeah, it is stairs down. So it's a little platform, then stairs down. So it's not like stairs down, but it's still... It's not down, but it's down. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Enemies. But not really huge problem if I actually hit the buttons. Just some rat hounds. That's annoying. Can I throw a throwing knife at him? No. Okay, that's a big one. Can I just stab him since he's standing here? Yes. And then I can... Nice. Oh my god, that was so close. Why do I keep getting so close? But then not actually enough to finish him off. Oh my god. So was that it? There was only two? And this stuff is never really worth... Well, that was this stuff I was talking about. Their guts and things are not really worth anything. No, I'm still in a fight. Let's get out of the fight. Let's go back in the stealth. And... Now there are stairs. Down. I'm bleeding. Train log. Yeah, this area is way bigger than I expected it to be when I initially... Ah, okay. 2 more lunatics. They're on that side of the wall. And... Is it only 2? That's the question. It looks like yes. So. Hello, kitten. Hi. I've given you lots of love today. Alright, I can't really see, but if I go here, go into combat, and throw a grenade, and hit the explosive barrel? Did that work? Yes. Surprisingly, still didn't kill anybody, which is, yeah, which is a little disappointing. You probably can't hear the kid. What are you doing? No, please do not get the wires. The wires are not for kitties. If only I had a son who's supposed to be watching the cats while I'm recording. And clearly he's nowhere within earshot because he would normally come running in. Alright, so this, unfortunately, that one's going to heal. I can only take 1 step backwards, and there's the heal. Alright, and now I'm stunned. Oh, balls. And somehow over encumbered. I'm guessing because of my strength being decreased. And I didn't save. Okay. Yep. 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 And I died. Alright, I didn't lose too much though. But that's annoying. Alright, we can win that fight. We can win that fight for sure. Come over here. We'll dip around the corner real quick just so we can get them to come up. We are going to heal. So that might help just a little bit. We are going to drop a save. And we're going to try this again. We're going to go... I wasn't in stealth for some reason. I feel like that went better than the first time. Especially considering, oh, he resisted me. Can I go around the corner? God damn it, no, I'm one away from being able to go around the corner. Alright, what if I run right up to him? I don't know. With the healing. So there was that thing again. What does that do? He healed. He used an advanced health hypo and then did the motor cognitive transference again. Which I'm still not entirely sure what it does. But now we're one-on-one. So theoretically, is there any chance... Yes. Do it again! What about this one? No. Ow. Ow. Yeah, it seems like if I get close, it makes them start using their melee instead of their psi abilities. Really? Bro. 67%. There we go. There we go. So somehow the fight I fumbled worse, I ended up doing better. Alright, that makes up for some of the stuff I lost. That's probably why, because I healed. I forgot healing. And pretty much any action takes you out of stealth, so I forgot for like the millionth time that I can't just pop a stimmy and everything be copacetic. How about the map? Okay, I'm feeling this map. Wait, is this the right map? I get confused. This should be the right map, right? I hope this is the right map, because if this is the right map, that map I can read. The maps have kind of fluctuated anywhere between being pretty easy to read and being I have no idea what's happening. I can't tell what that is. Okay. But now I know I can defeat lunatics. As long as it's 2-on-1 or less. We have not done a 3-on-1. Okay, this looks like a place where creatures might have busted through. I'm getting a creature vibe and or faceless. Alright, so here's a way we can test the map. So we'll open this up. So we're assuming I'm here, and that looks like that could be a little cave room. I don't know what that's supposed to be. Oh, Okay, so that's telling me I encountered a rat hound. I do not remember seeing that. Alright, so now if I go to the next room, there should be... Yeah, okay, so I can read this map. That actually makes me feel, as silly as it is, that makes me feel way better. Oh, okay, we're detecting traps now. Because then I feel like I can't really get lost. Batteries, nice. Alright, there's a junk pile, and I'm over encumbered. God damn it. Alright. So that means we have to we've played this game before. This is called the Find a Barrel. And start dumping stuff into it for later. What the hell? Oh, that was the belt I was considering trying. But like I need to have this one on during fighting. And I feel like I'm gonna mess it up, and I'm not going to be able to do them both. But I still want at least this and this on my person at all times. Oh wait, and this, and we'll come back for the rest of this stuff. I think Berlin said something about that. Was there a way to? Mark the map? No, there's not a way that I can see, at least, to mark the map. Alright, can we go check this junk without stepping in a trap? Alright. So who's laying these traps? That leads me to believe we're going to run into an enemy sooner or later. Whoever is setting these traps. Haven't found them yet. Okay. So there's nobody here that's laying these traps. Look how I'm was standing right here, and I found the trap. No. Okay, so down into yet another area. Alright, well, a warthog. Have I fought a warthog before? I kind of lost where it was. I don't know if I fought a warthog before. I'm not doing a lot of damage to the warthog, which is mildly concerning. So that's the... We have him stunned for 2 turns, which gives me some time to try to murder the pig. Alright, so that went fairly well. Let's walk up here and... Can't see the pig, so maybe I should be doing more stabby. Oh yeah, stabby works way better on the pig. How about punchy? No, okay. Okay, I kicked it. Switch back to the spear, you knucklehead. Alright. Can I get some pork chops? No pork chops. Get out of the fight. What we got? Anything useful? Yes, enormous tusk. A single giant boar tusk. It's seen much use before it was detached. And then don't really need either one of those. Go back into stealth. Alright, there's stuff over here. who does this stuff belong to is my question. Because I don't trust that there's nobody else here. There's a box over here also. So there's seriously nobody here? Hacking, whacking, and smacking? Alright. You say so. Alright, so we have this one, which we've not charged. But I don't need that one right now. Let's hack into this box. Okay. Am I hallucinating, or did hacking not take me out of stealth? I thought doing pretty much anything took you out of stealth. Alright, this is wild that there's this stuff over here, but nobody's here. It's nobody's stuff. So I can get all the stuff. That gun's probably heavy. About 5 pounds. Ooh, what are you? Pneumatic steel gloves. What's the damage? 814. Why are spears so rare? Like, I have this spear and I've been using it for what feels like forever, and I literally have not seen another spear. Alright, let's check, making sure I didn't miss anything, and on to yet another room. This area is, like I said, impressive. Okay. Got some sandbags implying soldiers. Okay, no. Ironhead Grenader Ironheads. I don't. And they're Grenaders. That doesn't sound super great. Don't know that have we encountered Ironheads before? I don't know that we have. But they didn't see me, and I don't currently have any reason to be messing with Ironheads. So we'll leave them be for now. I keep trying to move the map. Keep trying to move the map, and you can't. But for some reason I can't stop myself from repeatedly trying to move it anyway. This place is like never ending. Alright, so what was over here? Well, that's not great. And a lot of times when that happens, that draws attention of other people. Okay, we found the door. And nobody came. So we'll take that as a win, I guess. So somebody is definitely guarding this. So who's gonna be? Okay, wasn't expecting that. Was not expecting that. We should be able to handle that, though. We're still gonna drop a save because I just don't want to have to redo anything that we've done so far. I feel like we're doing okay, though. Alright, so where did he go? Alright, he's down over here. Is it just one dude? Okay. So we did that. Now we need to do some stabby, stabby, punchy, punchy. Come on. Oh my god. Uh-oh. He's shooking off my, there we go. There's a door over here, too. Okay. No idea what we're doing. We're just winging it. We're just having a blast, exploring, looting, scooting, other things that rhyme with ooting. Alright, so what's over here now? Lockpicking 10. That's okay. That's I can handle lockpicking 10. That's just wasn't expecting lockpicking 10. Come on. All right, and now we're back to hacking. Is this still charged? Yes. I realized I drained my own shield when I threw that. No, Berlin did warn me of that, and then I went and did it anyway. Yep. I don't want that belt. Yeah, I threw the EMP grenade and took out the robot, but also took out my own shield because I'm a special boy. Is that everything? No, one more. Is that the last one? Empty, 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 empty. Alright, and we're getting our loot on. That's for sure. I don't know why there was a little sentry bot just chilling out down here all by himself, doing his thing. This area is very big. Okay. So this might... I did it again. Trying to move the map. That might be headed down back to where we came from. Which eventually we will have to do. But I feel like so far we're doing pretty good. Listen, I'm trying to sneak attack you, sir. I feel like that sneak attack was unimpressive. Can we at least punch him in the butt? Nope, can't even punch him in the butt. That's fine. Just stab him with our, or we just punched him to death. That oh hi, I didn't see you. I didn't see you behind me. Oh, I thought I had one punch left. That's what you get. Punch you in the face. All right. I don't want any of that. What is that? Oh, it's just trash. Get out of the fight. Go back into stealth. Come on, you know how to do this. I'm still bleeding. I said cap locks. By mistake. Alright, this area is getting darker and spookier as we're going. Don't need. Still take the ammo. I don't know why. So I could sell it. I mean, I know why. Any more poochies? This place is. I've said it more than once now, but it's impressively large. It just keeps going. I feel like we're gonna attach to the GMS compound over here. Alright, what do we have happening here? We have an explosive barrel, which makes me think enemies. Because a lot of times they place those by enemies. But so far not seeing enemies. And shocking to no one, look, another place to go. But there might also be up. It looks like there's definitely going to be up, as a matter of fact. Alright, who's here? Alright, well that's fine. I'm not worried about that. Alright, I see another one. Still fine. We'll hit the alpha a couple times first. Just back up a little bit, make them come to us. There's a third one. Alright, we have to keep an eye on our weapon. It needs to be repaired. Kill the alpha. Oh my god. At least I don't have to worry about the alpha healing. Done. Alright. So, mildly perplexed as to why we get out of the fight, you knucklehead. Why there was the explosive barrel over there, because we didn't really need it. But that's okay. Yeah, there's totally an up. This doesn't weigh anything, right? So if I take it, yeah, it doesn't hurt anything. Alright. Yet another up. These rooms are all starting to look the same, I'm not gonna lie. Okay. Oh, okay. Who are you? More iron heads. Alright, so we did find more iron heads. And now this. Alright, we're just gonna dip in here. We're in iron head territory apparently. Oh my god. So, was this the other room we saw the iron heads in? Maybe? Alright, we found train tracks. I'm just trying to verify if this is... There's nobody here. This is... hooks up with that other area that we saw the iron heads. This place just goes on forever. Yeah. There's a sign. What does the sign say? Wait, we found a train? South Rail Crossing. We have gotten so far away from where we're supposed to be. We have actually entered an entirely different part. Alright. So wait, so I can take the train and I could go back to Foundry at this point, which is actually probably the best thing I could do. Oh my god. Alright. I'm not going to do that again, I promise. That was something special. I'm glad I found those batteries since I wasted my shield that I had charged. Now we do have to go back there eventually to get stuff. Alright, what do we have here? Oh, I don't like the air apparently. Commoner, 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 barkeep. We can go into the bar? Apparently. Alright, he might not like that I go into his bar though, so. Commoner, Foundry shield. Barrel? Can I have the stuff out of the barrel? Yes. Alright, I guess we'll talk to the... Oh, okay. Even though he doesn't have a name, couldn't it just be Jeff or something? The barkeeper pulls out a large, clean mug upon noticing your approach and puts it on the counter. A moment later, he moves his head aside and releases a few abrasive-sounding coughs, taking an extra second or two to recover. Then, after wiping his eyes, he speaks to you with a voice equally pleasant as was his coughing. What do you having, pal? We got a couple of strong brews here. Dark, light, rocky, and pansy. That one's only for girly men and northerners. He laughs and coughs at the same time. Barter, what can you tell me about this place? What's the deal with the creatures from the mine? I'm looking for merchants. Can you point me to any stores? Who's in charge of this place? Heard any rumors? I'll be going now. Okay. Let's start with rumors. Nicholas and Olivia had another fight. I heard from my house. I mean, damn, pal, it was like the ceiling was breaking and roaring. He coughs. He coughs violently, needing a few moments to recuperate. Sorry, what was the question? Heard any good rumors? Ironheads engaged another Foundry Guard patrol just east of here. He coughs. He won't dare strike us here. Baronheads. He laughs. Who's in charge of this place? He coughs. That would be Martin Marshall. Where can I find him? He points to the western exit. Go there. That's the residential area, and go all the way to its northwestern corner. You also find Chief Banner there most of the time. He's the he sneezes, darn it. He wipes his nose with a handkerchief. Anyhow, he's the chief of the Foundry Guard, pals, so if you need him, that's where you find him. Can you tell me about this place? Foundry is a mining station and the largest exporter of raw ore and all that is metal. He coughs, coughing. The pollution is a bit of an issue, as you can hear, but that's the price we agreed to pay for the riches as well as the safety the Foundry Guard has been ensuring us. He chuckles, coughing. Speaking of foul air, even though I didn't ever go near the mines, my coughing makes me sound like I spent 50 years drilling with my mouth wide open. Tell me about the creatures. Well, you see, recently the miners opened a passage into the new cavern. He coughs. The cavern was full of strange creatures that had a shell made of pure hard rock. Yeah, that's what I was told. They have these, extends his arms above his head and spreads his fingers, huge metal spikes on their back. Oh, that sounds dangerous. Consequently, the mining operation was halted because the creatures were very aggressive, so the mine is closed for the time being. Merchants. Sure. Points across from the bar. There's Brian's store there, and Bobby's up by the north wall. In between you got Doc Stevenson and his wife Estella if you need some medical aid. Any other rumors? The mine was closed because the miners dug up some cavern and released some creatures. Apparently the Foundry guard's been having some trouble clearing them out. He coughs. Alright, let me see what you got. He's got food. Which shouldn't be terribly surprising. He will buy my eel sandwiches. I'm going to keep those for now, though. I don't think I've eaten once this entire playthrough, but... Alright. So he said go west. So that would be here. Let's explore around some more, see if we could figure out where these other shops are that he was referring to. Kevin. What's up, Kevin? Kevin. Man clears his throat before speaking. Good day, sir. I'm Overseer Kevin Gray of the Foundry Guard. Do you need assistance? What does an Overseer do? Oversees the Foundry Guards. I think it's pretty self-explanatory. Screw you, Kevin. What can you tell me about Foundry? Foundry is undeniably the safest station in South UnderRail. It is utterly unbreachable. And let me tell you straight away, it's rivaling even UnderRail Protectorate's Fort Apogee. All due to the strong position and indisputable valor of the Foundry Guard, who exists to serve and protect all within the station walls. If you ever find yourself in trouble or need help otherwise, simply find one of the guards and they'll gladly assist you. One word of warning though, don't go near the mine. Also, if you need water, Claude can help you with that. Avoid other sources, you'll hear him before you see him, don't worry. That's all you need to know for now, take care. What do you know anything about the mine creatures? Ah, you learned about that quickly. Well, a few people have seen these things in person. What happened was some miners tunneled into a cavern and ran into those odd rocky creatures. Those things were incredibly aggressive and the mining operation had to be halted. Rightfully so. Some miners were sadly killed, and because of that, we're on high alert now. We even suspect that the creatures are somehow, never mind. Somehow what? The officials are currently discussing the situation and planning the next move. We'll see what they come up with. In the meantime, you take care to keep away from the mine, understand? Why didn't someone already arrest that derailed robed dude? Who? I'm gonna say I'll see you later because I don't know what that's in reference to. Can I use this ladder, Kevin? Is that okay? What's up? I'd like to rob you, but you can see me in the what is the point of this room? I mean, I think even if I stealth down here and then go up the ladder, there's gonna be no way I can get down here to steal something, especially now with hacking being 120. I mean, that one I'd have to lockpick. So, I don't have my stuff. Even with my stealthing as good as it is, I don't have time to do that stuff before he sees me. Oh my god. Well, that's certainly not... I couldn't just... I couldn't just go that way. Apparently not. Alright, let's get out of here. Alright, apparently there's a crazy robe dude somewhere doing something. Commoner. Shelves. Alright, so we found Brian. That wasn't hard to find. A man wearing clean overalls greets you with a large and at first glance honest smile. He is a large framed boulder of a man with a big strong hands. Alright, sticking out of his sleeves. He doesn't have arms, he just has two hands sticking out of his sleeves. Yet his head seems rather tiny in comparison, reminding you of a custom-made replacement part that performs as it should but looks somewhat off. He speaks to you without removing his smile. Well, that's weird. Well, hello, stranger. How's it going, huh? I knew what you're thinking. Why did I come to this barren station? Air's hardly polluted. People are dirty, boring, and there's absolutely no fun to be had here. Don't break your pick, valued customer. There is more to Foundry than what initially meets the eye. I guess he's going to keep talking because no matter what I say, he interrupts me. I feel it, oh valued customer. I feel what you want to tell me so desperately. Don't say it. Shush. I know you're searching for something special, something that will make your day, your week, your life. You found it. I'm not joking. Do you know what it is, valued customer? Do you know what I have here? Or what I'm willing to offer you for almost nothing? You're thinking I'm pulling your leg, aren't you? If so, then you're wrong. This is an offer you can't resist, and you know it. I have something you desire, and you know what it is. So tell me. A shoulder-fired 4-tube rocket launcher? A railgun? A garbage bin? Mine's busted. A toy soldier with a high-caliber rotary machine gun in one hand, flamethrower in the other, and a baby hopper painted on his helmet? How about a teleportation device? Well, almost. Mechanical components. Excitement scars his face as he anticipates your reaction. Yay! I, Brian Honest, run the largest and only store in Foundry which specializes in mechanical components. You can find anything here, and I mean anything. Don't forget, they don't call me Honest for no reason. He laughs. Oh my god. What do you know about the creatures from the mine? Not much, just that those things showed up and interrupted mining, so many people came to my store and purchased mechanical components of all kinds. They felt golden. How is it all connected, you ask? They were suddenly exposed to something they hate, so they had to find comfort in something they love, and that was my store. Alright, Brian, I do enjoy your dialogue. Can you tell me something about Foundry? Foundry never had a good mechanical component store until I came here. Very barren in that aspect. People were saying, where will I get my adaptive lenses? That X store has it, but it's not good enough. Foundry needed something better. Foundry needed Brian Honest. Alright, he's hilarious. Let's see what he's got. So, also, no weapons. Yeah, that's what I got out of all that as he's talking. And I was like, oh my god, that means he's not going to have any weapons. Oh god. It's literally a second store with mainly components. That is unfortunate for me. Because alright, Brian, you were entertaining, but you're not helping me at all. And I need to repair my weapon, I just remembered. So let's do that. My weapon is, what is it now? Mechanical. So this is not mechanical. Mechanical repair kit. Advanced mechanical repair kit. This one does 500. Don't quite need 500. Good enough for now. How about these? They're still fine. Anything else? I mean, I could charge my shield since I uncharged my shield like a genius. It just makes it even more funny since, like I said, Berlin literally just told me that, and then I was like, took it as a direction. I was like, what? You want me to depower my own shield? I can do that. That's fine. Alright, everything else looks okay. Alright, well, again, nice to meet you, Brian. Claude, we have a Claude over here. How do we get to Claude? I think we have to go the long way. Well, let's finish. Was there anything else down this way? No. Okay. So let's see what Claude has to say. Nobody said anything to me about a Claude. And yeah, who's this robed person that they're talking about? Oh, Claude was the water guy. Man, this is tiring. I should take a sip. I thought you were the refreshing water right here. Alright, well, apparently I can't buy water. So... Oh. Is this the mine that I'm supposed to be staying away from? Like, yeah, walk into the one dude that's walking. Because of course. What can I do with the carts? Oh. The carts can have stuff in them. I know I didn't take the balls earlier, but... Maybe this isn't a mine. Yeah, this looks like... I don't know. But it's not a mine. Alright, so where are these other shops? I'm so disappointed in the shops. Alright, so we know this is Commoner, Foundry, Gunner. This is where we want to go. How do we get into this building? Oh, all the way over there. Where am I? Oh, I have to go up the stairs. And then down the stairs. Oh, there's the person, the Doomsayer. Alright. And then around over here. And this is where the sniper was. Yeah, the sniper's over here. Alright, so I don't know how I'm supposed to get into this building. I only see one door and it's red. I want to paint it black. I know, bad joke, I'm sorry. So if I... Well, that's not true. There's a door here. Oh, wow, as soon as I walked in, that's me. That's my icon. Bobby, a short, chubby fellow. Hey, I'm not short or chubby. I'm big boned. Fellow greets you with a amiable smile and appears to be the owner of the store. However, it instantly becomes clear that he is also proud owner of one more thing, a long, strong, and exceptionally well cared for beard. Well, how did you know? Thank you. I do try to take care of it. One, he subconscious. I was just stroking my beard. I swear to God, I did not read the next part of the sentence. I swear to God, I was just being a smartass, and then I read it. When he subconsciously strokes with great delight. Sadly, his voice is in the opposite condition. It has an unhealthy rasp to it, and as soon as it rises in pitch even slightly, it begins to break thin out into a weak, breathy voice. Good day, sir. My name is Bobby Bass. I wholeheartedly welcome you to my reputable store. What do you sell here? Please say weapons. This is Foundry's general store and offers a wide variety of items, all kinds of tools and mining equipment, weapons, yes, ammunition, armors, clothes. He chuckles. Need I go on? All in all, feel free to take a look around, because I'm sure you're bound to find something you're liking. Alright. Can you tell me about this place? Well, Foundry is a mining community. Here, we predominantly mine iron, but the mine is rich with metals like aluminum or titanium, among other things. Most of the population works in the mine, so you can, he coughs, guess people don't exactly come to Foundry to search for an exciting and innovative work. Teehee. He begins laughing, but is interrupted by coughing. That's touching me deep in my soul right there. If you're interested in becoming a miner, you might have to wait a bit. Some mean-looking creatures he coughs, showed up in the mine, and it's temporarily closed because of it. Do you know anything about those creatures, Bob? Not much, he coughs. They killed some folks, and that mine is closed because of them. Well, that's pretty straightforward. What do you got? Please have a spear. God damn it. Why does everybody have hammers? Oh, what is this? Pneumatic tornado crossbow. I feel like this game is definitely not for somebody who likes swapping out their gear very often, because I feel like I have not swapped out my gear for like an upgraded version of my gear in like forever. I mean, he's got some cool guns. No explosives really either. Oh boy, and I am running low on explosives now. Oh boy. Okay. I don't even really need this, the health outpost, the stimmies as I normally call them. What do we got here? Fishing, jackhammer, lockpicks. We do have some level 3 lockpicks, but nothing that I see that I specifically need. Alright. Well, that's fine. Do I have anything he wants? I mean, it helps if I stay actually in there. Well, he'll take the bullets. How much money does he have? He has a decent amount of money. Alright, so he'll take the bullets from me. I guess I'll take his money, if nothing else. Yeah, the plan of using... because I've used this strategy in Fallout and other games of using sort of ammo as currency when you're struggling. So what am I going to get here? 101. Sounds good to me. Thank you. I'll take your money. Alright. Well, can I rob him while I'm here? It's always a good question to ask. Oh, I can go into his back room apparently. I'm literally in his bedroom. But there's nothing in here, so... That was mighty hospitable of you, Bobby, to let me... No, go out. You imbecile, go out and then shut the door. Alright, because we're gonna, I guess, try to go into this building over here. Let's see if it's unlocked. Alright, this is the doctor's office. How do you get to the doctor's office the proper way? Alright, I'm going to drop a save because we'll actually do this one as a new one. Because we can do some robbing. What is that? What is that? Sponge filters. Okay. I'm sure there's a normal way to get to get into this building, and I'm somehow just not seeing it. Where is the door to get? I don't. Even from where I am, how do I get? Hello, kitten. You're back again? How do you get in to see the doctor? Is anybody... Alright, well, if they detect me, they might be upset. So... I don't know how to get in there. All right, where's? Here we go. Let's see what he does. He has an idea. So we're gonna come all the way back around over here. Is there like a door that I can't see, like right here? I guess I don't need to be sneaking either. Is that what's gonna happen right now? Oh, is that the door? Oh my god. How are you? Hi! Hi, hello. Hi, Estelle and Doc. Well, it says I'm allowed to go back here, no? It's back here. Absolutely nothing. Okay. So, what's up, Estelle? Estelle? A young woman, unusually wrinkly for her age, nods at your approach. A kind stare and a light, toothless smile. That does not match up with the picture at all, because I was about to say, woohoo! Together with her somewhat weakly stance, as though a breeze is enough to knock her over, gives you an inverse impression that she is an old woman that looks younger rather than the other way around. You know that it's wrong, though, and instead shift your focus on to her light, grainy voice, which you hear after some coughing. Hello, I'm Estelle Stevenson, Gabriel's wife and Foundry's only pharmacist. She coughs. What can I do for you? Tell me about the mine creatures. Gabriel and I have seen a few of the wounds those creatures caused. 2 few of the miners, unlucky enough to have been attacked by them, but lucky enough to make it back. She coughs. One of them even spoke of one miner having his arm bit off. Ouch. Also, Bobby told me some of the creatures have been seen in the residential areas. He coughs, but I don't buy it. I'm sure the Foundry guard's keeping a watchful eye and would never allow such a thing to happen. Well, that's funny, because Bobby didn't tell me that. Can you tell me about Foundry? I'm guessing you already know about the mine and the harder working conditions. From a personal perspective, being a medical professional and here is rather depressing. Death is not a stranger to Foundry, as people are mortally injured in the mine, in the metalworks. She shrugs. That's life here. My husband, the things he has to deal with have been affecting him over the years, wearing him down slowly, so forgive him if he says something, you know, there's something. It happens sometimes. Still, I know one day things will be better. She coughs. We just have to persevere. Alright, what do you have? Not so shockingly healing items. Alright. Anticoagulant. Interesting. Like I said, I don't really feel like I need to buy any health stuff right now. I mean, I feel like this is pretty solid. Alright, and what will you buy from me? Any of the stuff I just stole from you? By any chance? So what if I do this, which is 100% something I just stole from them. What'd I just do? I dropped it like to nowhere. The adrenaline shot, what do you think about that? Because I don't use that, I don't use this. Ow. What else? Alright, let's... 29 cents, 29 coins. Alright, so what did that leave? 1 medicine, 1 chemical, 3 medical components. So, I mean, none of these are really worth anything. Okay, I wish I could just give. Can I just give them back to you? I don't want them now. Hey, you can have them. Wrong button. Literally worth 1 cent. Alright, they're 1 coin again. Alright, so Doc, what's up with you? You see a dull-faced man wearing a doctor's coat looking at you. Looking at it, you imagine it once used to be fresh and chalk white before age and consistent use combined introduced unwashable impurities. It is as if the coat reflects its owner, for he too invokes a clear image of someone who used to be young and full of spirit but is now shriveling up as the hardships of life slowly win their personal war, one battle at a time. He looks at you with his tired, lifeless eyes and addresses you with a monotone voice. Hello, I'm Dr. Stevenson. How may I help you? Can you tell me about the creatures? The only thing those things did was just increase the body count. People were dying already in Foundry, and if far greater numbers than is usually revealed, it's just that now even more lives are lost, and in a slightly different fashion, getting pierced, clawed, torn to pieces, half-eaten as opposed to getting crushed by mindfalls, incinerated, suffocated, and such. Some managed to survive a few of these things, and now have to live as cripples. Why ain't you a ray of sunshine, Doc? That's all I know about the creatures. They kill. Can you tell me about Foundry? Do you really want to know what I think of Foundry? Yes. Foundry? People die in this place in such numbers it makes me sick. I often wake up thinking about lost lives, people I could have saved, or dismembered bodies that are brought into my office every day. I wanted to help people. See joyful faces as I tell them that their loved ones are going to make it, that those injuries will heal quickly, or that the pollution will cause them no long-term harm. But no, they just face death each and every day. So enjoy your stay, traveler, and take care. Ooh, Doc, I'm feeling you, Doc. Alright. So, Doomsayer. And then, I'm a little lost time-wise, because whenever I play this, I just kind of get, like, sucked into the world, so I think I've gone too long. I'm pretty sure I've gone over an hour, at least, so I'm not sure where I am. Blah! I denounce short, you will suffer. Oh, if you denounce short, you will suffer. All blasphemers shall be sucked into the darkest caverns and absorbed, for they have denounced their one and only Savior. All shall perish in a wave of mutating death. Alright, he's a ray of sunshine. So this is north. And we found... I don't know what's happening here exactly. Oh, okay, well this looks like the actual foundry where they're working. So we'll wrap this up here. We'll explore the foundry and then we'll go actually try to talk to the people we're supposed to be talking to. With all that being said, this has been the underrated, the understated UnderRail. I am looking at Matt Titan. I bid you adieu. Goodbye and good night. Sayonara Toyosumi passengers. Thank you so very much for watching. Please subscribe. Please join us on the Discord. Please support me on Patreon for as low as $1 a month. Links are in the description. Have a good night. See ya.